How's everybody doing? I'm Mac with Mac's Goon Squad. I know it's been a while since I've posted, holidays, everything else going on. Still been getting some gear in, and finally I've got about 98% of something of gear that I've got in that I've been working on for a little while now, that I've been saying I've been going to do a video on and everything. So here it is. Today we're going to be reviewing my battle belt setup. So today, this glorious thing is what I'm going to be talking to you about. It is the Ronin Task Force belt in Ranger Green. It is a two-piece belt system that comes with a 2-inch inner Velcro belt that can be slid in through your belt loops. And then it's got a Cobra buckle that holds very well. And once you get it in place, it stays in place. Doesn't move around on you, stays in place. It's really put together pretty well. Let me attach the rest of it here. And there we go. So as you can see, I've got a battle belt set up with, we'll start here, my front right side. I've got a big carabiner here, D-ring, whatever you want to call it, that I carry a pair of gloves on. Moving over, we've got two pistol mag pouches that are HSGI taco pouches. I've got a Amazon special G-code Scorpion style rifle pouch. Open space here, that way if I need to attach a radio or anything else, I've got space right here. I've got just a Condor dump pouch that isn't woven through. That way if I need to, I can move it over to get it off my back, but then also still have room for something there if need to, a knife, a radio, whatever. The back is completely open, which eventually down the road I'm going to be putting a med pouch back there. That way I've got something slimline. I haven't been able to purchase it yet. Every time I go on their website it's out of stock, but I will be getting that soon. Then we have a Gerber multi-tool here with a set of cutters for flex cuffs, zip ties, anything real quick that I need to cut. They just fit right there behind. And then my newest addition to it that I've been looking for a while is a Safariland 6390 RDO holster wrapped in Ranger Green Cordura with the Safariland QLS system on it. That way I can attach other holsters to it. That way if I run, this is for my SIG, and if I want to run my Glock, I can throw my Glock holster on here as well, but this is my newest one here. So the 6390 RDO is for a red dot optic. So it holds my SIG P320 with red dot, which is really neat. I'll show you guys that here in a second, but like I said, it's on the QLS. So quick on and off, pretty good retention on the actual mount itself. And then on that, I've got a T-Rex Arms leg strap in Ranger Green. A lot of Ranger Green, I know, but it's a good color, especially for county. A lot of counties use the Ranger Green for their TAC teams, and this is going to be my battle belt setup for SWAT as well as run and gun competitions. That way I've got everything that I need. So pretty good setup. I've used the majority of this equipment before in a different setup, except for obviously the belt. The belt's new, the holster's new, but I've used Safariland holsters. As you've seen in previous videos, I use Safariland on duty and for off-duty purposes as well. So now we'll get into kind of the functions of things, kind of show you guys that. So like I said, it's a Safariland 6390 RDO for my SIG P320 compact. There is no mag, it is empty. And as you can see, it's got the Romeo 1 Pro on it. So fits very nicely in the holster. As you can see, there is nothing sticking up. The optic is completely covered and protected by this shroud right here. There is a plastic cover that folds up over that I took off, as well as a thumb guard that comes over to protect your ALS system there in the holster. And I took that off as well. I like running them bare bones like this, just my personal preference and what I've been trained with. So But the good thing about this holster is if I am not running my compact, and let's say I'm running my duty weapon, again, empty, being a Safariland P320 full size, it also fits in the holster, no problems. Again, not a whole lot sticking up. It fits just about the same as the compact. It's just up a little bit higher. Obviously, there's no red dot optic yet, hopefully. But it's nice that it fits multiple platforms for the purpose of the holster itself being compatible. So it's nice to be able to run full size, but it's also nice to be able to run my compact with my red dot. And it's fully protected, everything sits well, and it's good to go. So again, I'm left-handed, so this may look backwards to some of you, but it's nice. I've placed everything kind of in the place where I need it. That way, if I'm doing a reload, my pistol mags are right here. I go straight into a reload if I need to, and then right back into the holster there. So next to that, obviously, is my rifle mag. And that kind of depends on how you want to set it up and how you train with it. People reload different ways, grab their mags different ways. For me, I ran it for years. I ran it with the rounds facing forward. And then every time I'd grab my mag, I'd grab from the base, pointer finger along the front of the mag, and insert the mag. Over time, working with different people, different courses I've gone to, I now do the beer can, I guess you'd call it, style reload. So I put the rounds facing towards the back, and as I come back, I go around the back, I grab it like a beer can, and then come up into my rifle. So as I'm up on rifle, it's nice because I just grab, so up on the rifle, come back, grab it, and then come straight up into the mag well. And it's a good secure grip that way, instead of like this, if I hit the rifle or hit something on my belt, or if I got a vest on and I hit something on my vest and it gets it off balance there, I don't drop the mag. I've got a good firm grip on the mag as it's seated into my rifle. So that's the purpose for me for why I run that there. The dump pouch is just a standard Condor OD green dump pouch. I run an extra set of gloves in there. I run a door stop. If we've got a door that won't stay open, we need to hold it open or whatever we need it for. And then I run a handheld mirror. That way, if I need to look in a small space, look around a corner, look through a door, look up into an attic, whatever the case is, it's there. Obviously, this can be utilized different ways. So if I've got a drink, I can also, if I'm on the range or whatever, I can run a drink in there. No problem, fits well. I can either close the flap over top of it to keep it in there, or I can close the flap on the inside, keep it open, and then just drop it in there and I'm good to go. And then moving around, it's going to move a little bit, but for the main part, it stays in place unless you're doing some pretty rigorous rifle drills or pistol drills or whatever have you. So, and then my gripper of choice isn't anything specific that I picked up. Something I've had. I actually got this when I was in the military. We purchased these for our instructors when I was in the instructor shop. I was able to get these for our guys because it has, as it slides open, it's got the finer point and the more thin profile pliers on it to get those smaller parts in rifles and work on them. It also comes with a front post sight tool for an AR style rifle. If you have that style, it has, instead of like the short little screwdrivers in it, it's got a pretty decent length Phillips head screwdriver. It's got multiple knives in there. Obviously, it's got a couple of flat heads and whatnot. But for the most part, one of the best things that I like about it is this right here, is this carbon scraper. So I can get on that bolt really well, firing pin, bolt carrier group, whatever, muzzle device, whatever you need to clean off. And it's a pretty good tool for basic maintenance and cleaning, I guess you'd say. So again, nothing I specifically chose to throw in this belt. It's one I had laying around. I had it on my old tack belt at the last agency I worked for, and so I just basically transferred it over. And then these are nothing fancy. It's just a set of Miller cutters. So you've got your guard here that you open up, and then they actually have a pretty good opening there They're spring loaded, as you can see here. And then, so if you're running flex cuffs and you take people out of them, or zip ties, you come into a situation where you got something barricaded and they've got it held together with zip ties or wire or anything like that, these do a pretty good job about cutting into it. So stuff you pick up, it's all very inexpensive. Obviously, probably the most expensive part was the belt. Next would be the holster, aside from the gun. And then, you know, just over time you pick up equipment. Again, these are SIG factory 21 round extended mags with the flat dark earth base plates that not only fit in my compact, but they also fit in my full size. So no matter which SIG variation I'm running, I can run the mags no matter what. So obviously, you know, if I'm running a compact mag, I can't run a compact mag in my full size, but if I'm running a full size mag, you guys know, it's all compatible, it works on the way down. So again, nothing fancy, Magpul P-Mag in their Coyote Tan, flat dark earth, whatever you want to call it. And then my gloves are just Wiley X hard knuckle gloves. I actually got these when I deployed to Afghanistan. They're a good set of gloves. I like them because the glove isn't too thick, so you don't lose your dexterity when you're utilizing the glove. The hard knuckles, that's just what they were when they gave them to us. They actually do kind of work, especially if you're moving stuff around. You're not damaging your hands, your knuckles, anything like that when you're moving stuff. So that pretty much sums it up today. Kind of a quick short video for you guys on my new battle belt setup. I'm going to be doing a video here soon. I might upload it after this one as well, and I'll be doing a setup of kind of a gear setup for running gun, and then just kind of like a slick setup that I have to kind of go over some gear and equipment and stuff. I will be posting in the description for this video links to all of this stuff that you can get. That way, if you guys do have any questions, want to see the price, you guys want to pick it up, you don't have to do any research. You just click the link and then boom, you go right to it. You can purchase it yourself if you'd like. So again, this is the Ronin Task Force belt. HSGI taco pouches, an Amazon special G-code Scorpion, Condor dump pouch, a Gerber multiplier, and then the Safari Land 6390 RDO. And then also, like I said earlier, I have the T-Rex Arms leg strap attached to the holster, because when you're doing your draws, when you come up, you want to be able to have a good purchase on that gun, and you don't want that holster to be coming up like this if you end up accidentally, because even locked, not hitting the button, if I'm hitting it, the holster doesn't really move away from my body, it just kind of comes up. So when you're getting your draw strokes down, you want to be able to make that purchase and have that holster be where it needs to be. This won't get stuck in a pocket, won't move, so on and so forth. So hope you guys enjoyed the information today. Again, sorry, I know it's been a while. I will be, like I said, I will be posting a link to all this stuff in the description below. That way you guys can look at it yourself. If you have any questions, comments, or anything else you'd like to see in more detail, feel free to comment and let us know. Also, check out the Instagram page. Myself and Brad will be posting on there a little bit more now. Hopefully some more events will be coming up. Some more equipment will be showing off and kind of going from there. So you guys have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.